Need to get in the habit of doing that again because I'm going to be putting stuff on the archive channel. Hey, what's up, Maze? How you doing? Yeah, this run should be fun. I recorded a little teaser earlier. I've already got everything set up on this one, so I don't have to do any of that. We can just jump right in. I did start running some HP2, though. Because I thought of something pretty good for Phase 1 that I'm going to use. Oh, these guys don't even know what hit them. They're like, wait, you're not supposed to have that weapon yet. You're like, these guys should have just stayed at home. Oh, that's a blue, isn't it? I mainly just want to get through this as quick as I can, though, so I'm not going to be doing a whole lot on this run, you know, that I don't have to. I just want to get the difficulties unlocked. I don't know if there is a way to get, like, an unlock everything file on here. The next time Rhett is in here, I'll ask him. Because it would be way quicker to do that. If I could just get all the difficulties and mission mode, you know, up to Master Ninja. That's all I really want. So, we'll see, though. But yeah, HP2. I'm really thinking of doing another run of HP2. I still don't have the the projectiles stuff doesn't. I don't know why, but the projectile thing doesn't seem to be working for some reason. I don't know why. I've put it on, and yeah, you know, there's nothing. I also put on the arrows. That looked pretty cool. So yeah, I don't know why that's not working. Strange. What's up, Moa? Well, I was going to say good morning. It's afternoon. It's not morning anymore. Another hot day, though. I think today and tomorrow are supposed to be like the last ones. Supposed to get to like relatively normal weather by them. Oh, you don't get oh yeah, what's this gonna drop on hard? I can't remember. Hey, what's up, fish? Oh, come on. I need more. Unfortunately, you can only have 10. I just thought. Yeah, give me that. Go with that. So, there's so much I could do with this. I don't know where to start, honestly. Oh, that didn't hit both. One more, right? Oh, no. There's not one more. Okay. I was thinking of going low health, but it'll take too long. I already tried the low health UF on Mirai. It worked as well as I expected. I'll just say that. Okay, that I thought would do more damage. Huh. I thought that'd like knock him off in one hit. So, imagine having the full screen of Nympho. Yeah, I do think it's weird how you can have 10 Nympho slots, though. I think that, I don't know if... Maybe they did, like, plan on doing a New Game Plus, but... You know... They just didn't, I just didn't have time. Man, they're nice. They're They've got a little bit of tartness to them, they have. I like that. Right. Let's get cracking. Might play a bit of HP 2 later. Test some stuff. Let's just go Debilero. It's all we're really going to need. Debilero and Inazuma. Gonna make short work of this. Yeah, you only have 5 in the normal game. You get 4 Spirit of the Devils. But it's weird that the limit is 10. That's why I think, yeah, you know, maybe there was something planned, but they just ran out. Because, you know, like, if they only ever meant you to have 5, like, you wouldn't be able to go above 5, do you know what I mean? Oh, it is good having the weapons here, though. Oh, yeah, no counters. Don't do that. I was thinking, you don't need to play for money, you know, because I've already got, like, everything upgraded. There's nothing to buy, so... I do think it'd be, say, thinking ahead for, like, New Game Plus stuff. A speed run going to be relatively boring, because it really is just going to be, like, Nimpo City. You know? You're just not going to be able to beat that, unfortunately. Oh yeah, there was something about scarabs, wasn't there? Oh yeah, if you could get a scarab trainer, you'd then be able to get all the armlets, because ideally you'd want celerity. So, you know. But, you know, one thing at a time. I really don't know what the first thing I'm going to do is with this. I'll put these archives on the archive channel. But I'm thinking, you know, like, what's the first, like, proper run I want to do? Boom. Just forward Y. All you need. Can't remember how many you get here. Is it 7? No, it's 6. Okay. Oh, yes, it is. Although I'm willing to bet there's people that could play this and still suck. You know? You can lead a horse to water and all that. I might go and get my glass. Because I'll probably I'll probably get through quite a bit of water on this stream. I've already had quite a lot today. It's very muggy as well. Very humid today. I wonder if you have the plasma saber equipped when you go to pick up the jewel, do you get like do you get the plasma saber? God damn it, Ryu. There we go. Imagine people raging in normal with New Game Plus. They probably would. Like, they'd probably still get killed by Ghostfish. They'd probably still jump around, trying to just flying swallow everything, and they just get killed. It wouldn't surprise me. Zone these fuckers out. Oh, I don't know. I forgot to reinforce mouse. Speaking of zoning, we're going to be doing watching Tekken 8 tonight. Tekken 8? Tekken 7, sorry. Tekken 7's top 8 from Evo. I've heard very good things about it, so it should be good. What's up, Atlantis? I remember people getting stuck on the first level and only being able to play on Ninja Dog back in the 2000s. You know, it's funny, though, like, how many people, again, when the Master Collection hit, that, like, refused to swap to Ninja Dog. And I think, yeah, you know, don't let your pride get the better of you. Like, you know, people like, you know, and this is going to sound very harsh, but, you know, people like that are precisely why that difficulty was added. It's like, this game on normal is pretty tough, so, you know, here's an easier way to play if you want. Which I would strongly recommend. I think, you know, people, you know, kind of some people seem to, like, really, like, get their jimmies rustled by that, you know, like, no, I'm not swapping. It's like, nah, you probably should, because it'd be good for you. My nunchuck is on the way, so next week maybe, or probably more like the week after, actually. We're gonna play some RE4 on the Wii. I don't know how well that's gonna work in this chair though, because you know, I don't know what the, you know, I don't know if it's gonna work like normal. I would assume once it's calibrated it should be fine, but you know, I don't know. So just have to wait and see. Alright, goodbye lads. See you later. I do love that really shallow jump you can get there. Just looks funny. Alright. Nope. Yeah, because I'd really like to have smoke bombs early on. That'd be fun. I was gonna say, where the hell are the minions? You know, I didn't even realize until then, like, how much damage that was doing. Like, Jesus Christ. That was crazy. Nice. I remember reading a re-release, it was added in black because complaints that normal was too hard. Yep. Which is interesting because NGO4's normal mode is significantly easier than black's normal mode. Remember, like nothing guard breaks you on NGO4 normal. No regular enemies like guard break. Most of them don't have grabs. There's no guard crush. You know, whereas, you know, in NGB, like, all that stuff is there, so. Normal mode in black is actually quite a bit harder. Good old Inazuma. Goodbye, lads. Come on. Really? From that far away? Now then. My Inazuma... I mean, this guy's going to try and hit me now, isn't he? But... okay, yeah, so you can probably stand in the middle there and just Inazuma that for free. And that'll be far enough to where you can hit both of them. Every boss is pretty... like, even... I mean, I don't think I'll need... I really don't think you'll need the UF to one-cycle Hydra. Probably not even on Master Ninja. I think the Gleaming Blade will get the job done. So... if you hit exclamation point Discord, you'll get a link to the Discord. The lack of camera control does suck, I admit. Going back to that, it's tough to go back to. It really is. I still think it was overblown at the time, but it is still tough to go back to that once you've you know, once you've actually gotten used to it. But still, you know, it's nowhere near as big of a deal as people make out. So I guess it's just an unusual thing to have to really factor in. You know, it's like, how good is your camera control? A lot of that is positioning too, though. You know, like, the better your positioning is, the less you will have to, you know, move the camera. So, you know, if you were really good with positioning, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal for you. Alright, this is probably going to go pretty quick, though, now that I think about it. Because this run is like, what, hour 40, hour 45? And yeah, that's, you know, not New Game Plus. So, should be a lot of fun. But yeah, I don't know what to do. I'm thinking of, could just do some, like, 100% runs, but with New Game Plus, just for fun. That could be fun to do. Can you go away, please? Thank you. Right, I'm getting here. Hey, what's up, TGD? I mean, I'm not doing like a speed run, but I am, you know, I want to get through this pretty quick. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't upgrade that. Because I just want to get all the difficulties unlocked. And then I can think about what I want to do. A new game plus Karma run, I think, is maybe top of the list, though. I just don't know for what difficulty. I really don't. Because I really don't want to do very hard or Master Ninja because of all the farming. So yeah, I don't know. I'll have to think on that one. Exclamation point Discord, Marwa, in the chat, and you'll get a link to Discord. Copies of NJB were near unheard of treasure things that weren't as cheap as it was imported. There was a time, I've mentioned this before, but you can, there was a time where I was seeing copies of, like NGO4 and NGB in, you know, like just a second-hand game shop on the regular for like under a $5 for weeks on end. Like, and I'm talking like there was tons of copies as well. It wasn't just one or two. They had loads in, and I did buy a couple of them because I thought, you know what, man, I'm gonna give these a home. I'm not letting these just go to waste in there. Yeah, it would be fun. Yeah, I mean, I tested it out on hard mode. 1 forward Y kills Mirai on hard. I'm guessing it's probably going to be the same on Master Ninja. So you would save an absolute fuck ton of time in your early game. Like Inazuma, yeah, I think like Inazuma would be ridiculous early game. Because, you know, you literally just, like, every fight that you have to do, like, boom, just pop Inazuma, and then that's it. Fight is over. I'm also going to order some, I'm going to take a risk, I'm going to take a bit of a gamble, and I'm going to order some controllers from eBay. Some 360 controllers, and see if I can, like, Frankenstein any of them into working. Because this one is okay, but, the sticks on it are pretty stiff, and you have to really, like, you know, you have to really lean into them, so. I don't know if he, on Master Ninja, I don't know, because I did do the baseball bat string on him, on normal, and he was able, and it took until the 3rd hit to actually kill him. So, I don't know if 1 forward Y would be enough, but I think that, like, the baseball bat string, would be sick. Or you could just do forward Y, Nimpo cancel, forward Y, with fire wheels. Like, that would be a ton of damage on anything with the low health UF. So the Dark Dragon Blade is kind of a little bit underpowered though, I think. I used that on Masakado, and a forward Y was, I don't know, maybe a 5th of his life bar. Like, I was expecting it to do a lot more damage. Also, you don't really need to worry too much about essence management because you don't have to upgrade anything. Like, everything is already upgraded for you, so. That's actually probably quicker than Inazuma because I can move at the end of the fight there. So, hey, what's up, Bill Loud? Oh, we are definitely going to have some fun here. I was, you know, for a split second there, it really looked like both of them were going to jump into that UT as well. Like, imagine getting all 4 ninjas in like a TDS UT there. I just thought, I don't have what's it called, do I? Hit me. One more should do it. Oh, I didn't get counter attacks. I can't actually remember if I have a talisman or not. No, I don't. Okay, I gotta be a bit careful here then. I forgot to put this on though. Should probably upgraded my Nimbo, actually. Then again, I don't know. Is Inazuma gonna be? I don't know. Actually, I'm thinking maybe Inferno is probably still better here, isn't it? Because oh, I get it. This is a new cutscene because of these guys, isn't it? Just so much on Sigma. Yeah, say the equipment on Sigma, man. It's say double damage It's no joke. It's, well, it's over double damage, I think. It's like 206%. Yeah, so here it's probably quicker to just forward Y these guys. Yeah, probably quicker to just do that. God damn it, Ryu. There we go. Yeah, see, that's not a one-hit kill. Still, though, that's pretty fast. That's pretty quick, you know. That's a pretty quick Hydrocubus. That's a one cycle. Heroes Potion release today also makes New Game Plus runs more promising. Yeah, I saw that. I don't know what video he's gonna do, because I don't want to just do the same video he is going to do. But I think it would be worth having like a how to get, you know, basically how to get New Game Plus on a modded Xbox, because the tutorials that I've found, they're just not very good. Like, I don't want to sound like a dick, but they're really not. They're very long-winded, and they don't need to be. Like, to set this up, it takes, I don't know, like, if I was to do this again, knowing what I know now, from start to finish, this is literally like 10 minutes. And yet the tutorials are like, the videos are half an hour long. I think they don't need to be. Right, well, I guess I should probably, yeah, I'll kill this guy with a UT, because I could do with some talismans still. So. But you can set up a UT on the UF clone. What do you mean? UF clone? You'd have celerity for the UF clone. I wonder how much damage this does. Oops. Okay, that actually might kill him, so that should be enough. My Luna's level 3. God, look how much damage that did! That was just in Air X. Oh, set up the UT with the UF. Yeah, I bet you could actually. Yeah. Thing is, like, I don't think it'd one-shot him. With the true Dragon Sword, I mean, that double connecting ET almost killed him. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you'd really need to bother. That's the thing as well. Like, if you could, you'd have to get into like an actual legit mod though. If you could just mod the game and like just constantly put your health bar to 5%, like no matter what. Like even if you used an elixir, like it immediately just drained your health straight back down to 5%. Like that way you could like save yourself from the lava. Like just imagine like how quickly you'd be able to go, like if you just blasted through the game with nothing but the low health you have. I just had an idea, man. You wouldn't be able to do it in real time, it would just be an edited run, but you could do like a segmented run. Okay, how did that not hit you? You could do like a segmented run where you get low health and then you just like edit all the fights together, but you don't include the footage of like, you know, where you actually go down to low health, because obviously that would take time. Why is that not hitting him? What the fuck? That's weird. Yeah, well, I bet you probably could though. I don't like in my first playthrough, but my fly made me finish the game in hard, and that feeling was worth it. It's not uncommon. I think this game really does demand a lot more of you than most other games do. Alright, I'm going to save here just in case it crashes. Although, that doesn't normally happen on the 360, so. I love the way the Kitetsu looks on the Future Ninja costume. I don't know why. I think it looks really cool on this costume. It goes so well together. Why not? Nice. So. Oops. Oh, I didn't pick up incendiaries. Oh well, never mind. It's fine. There was a recent when I was at disco, and she was playing. After she killed the double worm, she was running around the area, and it was draining her health like the water was still electrified. Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that before. It can happen on the single worm too. I don't know why. Because yeah, like, you know, they're both dead, so. It is weird. But I don't know. I don't know how Guilty like first got into it, but now that I've got the system and I've got the like I've actually got everything set up, I would love to actually get into creating mods. Because there's a few things I would like to be able to do. You know, like the eternal 5% health would be one of them. Like, I think that would be super cool. Nice. That's a shortcut that I've not seen anyone do yet on runs. Like, it's I mean, if you need the elixir, then obviously don't do it, but it saves you like a good 7 seconds in this chapter doing that. It doesn't feel like it, but it really does save you a lot of time. I don't know if that, because it's a grate in that chest, isn't it? On normal and Master Ninja. So if you need the grate, then. But I don't know. Like, would you really need that? I'm not sure. Obviously, on segmented, I didn't pick it up because that's like, yeah. See, like that does not break your guard in NGO4. I still don't have counterattacks. I don't think so. I love how the lift like goes lower here, so. I don't have a Zuna drop either. Having too much fun. Would you get the great on Master Ninja? I do it. Yeah, I think on Master Ninja, because there's you can only hold 2 grates, can't you? I'm just thinking, is there not a better grate to get on normal? I mean, like, this is ridiculous within Azula. Like, look how quick that is. Now, level 1, I don't think was enough to kill these guys, so. Yeah, Jewel the Demon Seal in Azuma. Here we go. Boom. I mean, the time you'll save on this fight, I mean, it's just crazy. You actually spend longer waiting for them to die. I can't remember how many there is on hard. Is it 22? Oh no, that's it. Never mind. Never mind. Nice. Do you have a green jewel for weapons? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you've got infinite jewel of the Spirit Smith. So now here's interesting. Like this, it's actually still faster to do the normal strategy of like wait. You know, get them to bunch up and wait because you still have to do the cutscene. I actually don't know the time. I was going to say, that feels about right. But yeah, so if you kill them and then have to wait for them to spawn, it's actually slower than just doing it like the normal way. That was really close too. Look at that motherfucker, he just survived an inferno. Let's go fire wheels. Yeah, that's good. Nice. Hey, what's up, Barry? Yeah, it's a lot of Nimpo. We need it, though. We need this Nimpo. Ryu? I wish you could do... Like, it looks like you should be able to, like, wall flip off that, but you can't. It'd be cool if you could. Alright. Now we can do the little shortcut here, because we've got, shurikens. You can almost do that with the flails. It's so close. I don't think so, buddy. You know that motherfucker was gonna shoot me. You just know he was gonna shoot me. He was waiting for it. He was waiting to shoot me there. I could feel it. Yeah, this is New Game Plus. Yeah, this is a mod. Well, trainer, mod, whatever you want to call it. Bite me. Oh, not that quick. Jesus, man. Fucking bats, dude. Bats continue to be... That's why I saved. Bats continue to be the strongest enemy in the game. Which is only like a half joke, because I actually don't think there is anything that can kill you in the... I don't think there's anything that can kill you faster than bats in the game. No, that's not quite low health. Alright. Do these respawn if you go in and out? I think they do, right? Yes, they do. Thank you. And you've just got infinite devils. Like, you've got infinite great devils, so... There we go. I'm not sure if the Dark Dragon Blade would be enough here. You know what, let's find out. Because I'm pretty sure the UF will be. Because it was on normal. And, you know, it just does, you know, like, the perfect damage, so... When, yeah, I know, man. Like, the bats are fucking crazy. Hey, what's up, Alan? They're almost like ghost fish from NGO4. Plonk. Fourth in a banana in my tailpipe. It'd be funny if that hit. Yeah, so let's try Dark Dragon Blade. I didn't think so. What the fuck? No. Man, that leaves quite a bit to be desired, doesn't it? That's perfect. Now, is this still enough? Yes! Yes is the answer to that question. I wonder if you even need low health. Like, if you could get this at the other one. So. Yeah, say, the Dark Dragon Blade... It leaves a bit to be desired. I'm not, you know, it's definitely not... It's definitely not as strong as you would think early on. Yeah, the UF is putting in work. Oh, I don't know if you saw the stream. It was a couple of days ago, TGD, but I was running Equipment Eternal Legend on Sigma, and for the strangest reason, I really don't know if I'm gonna run that. The menuing in that game, you don't. I mean, I know it's slower, but there's so much menuing in Eternal Legend that the little pauses and fucking hiccups when you're trying to menu really quickly in Sigma are fucking infuriating. Okay, that didn't spawn in time. So, I might run it, but I don't know. It's, that might sound like a really silly thing to, like, get hung up on, but it really is fucking annoying. Like, when you go into the menu to try and change a weapon and this happens, you go in, you hit the button to change the menu, but the menu lags and you have to come out of the menu screen. Like, it's just... What? Like... You know, I don't know, man. I don't know if I can be arsed with that. It's a fun run, but it's not as quicker as you would expect because, say, that like the menus just add so much time, which is like fucking stupid. But you know, nice. If you get a UT there, you know it was good. Oh yeah, you can't. Oh, there we go. Dark Dragon hasn't charged up yet. It becomes stronger as you keep... You know what? If that actually worked that way, that would be super cool. You know? If you press start in the corridor slightly before reaching the stairs before the door, you get that loading in the actual... Yeah, it really is. And... Again, it's a weird thing to get hung up on, but... because the menus are overall so much slower, like, it does actually slow you down by quite a bit. Like, you know, the run, like, isn't as fast as you would think because of the menuing. Don't shoot me, because I don't have incendiaries. Nice. Incendiaries who? You fucking whore. You can bet, though, you'd never ever get that pattern on a speedrun. Like, ever. if you just jumped at the zombies without incendiarying them, like, there's no way they wouldn't shoot you. Nice. Not sure they didn't optimize the MC. They should have. I mean, it just. I don't usually like it when people say laziness on part of developers, but in that case, like, it was just pure laziness. I can't imagine that would have been that big of a deal, because the load times are hardwired into that game. So, you know, with the way they work, they could have literally just taken them out, and that's it. Like, that's all they needed to do, you know, and yet they didn't. Which is weird, because, you know, Awakened Alma gives you a kill bonus. So, like, how did that get fixed? Like, I would love to know, like, why does that work? And yet, you know, nothing else does. I don't think so, my dears. Man, that's... So, not even with Armlet of the Sun. Oh, shit. I was totally asleep at the wheel there. Not even with Armlet of the Sun, that's not enough to kill them. So you might... So low health UF might be worth doing. So... but I got to do the Bone Dragon again, that's fine. That's one main reason why I haven't run that game in a while. Yeah, I say, it is. It's, is this... Yeah, this is pre, this is just built, this is before the Bone Dragon, isn't it? Yeah, it really is annoying. Because the runs aren't as quick as you would think, because of, you know, like, you know, yeah, you're way more powerful, you know, in the game. Oh crap, it's not low health. You're way more powerful, but, you know, your menus are slower, the load times are slower, so it actually brings down, you know, the real time by quite a bit, which is really, really dumb. That might be enough, I don't know. Okay, yeah, so we've got, like, not low health, but, yeah. Sigma menu is annoying on a... It is, to be fair. Okay, so not quite enough to do it on one hit. Say that. Unusual. Nice. Yeah, so even at, like, not low health, this is still more powerful than the Dark Dragon Blade. I don't think so. Thanks. Thank you for the assist. I need to buy some incendiaries. I'm just going to go get some more water and a quick bathroom break. BRB. Hey, what's up, Kibby? Can you imagine New Game Plus with equipment? I mean, you don't have to imagine it. Like, you can literally play that in the PC version. It's, yeah, it's, you are absolutely game-breakingly overpowered. Like, you know, it's pretty nuts, like, how strong you are. Like, low health UF literally doing double damage. It's crazy. So... It's easy to play New Game Plus on Sigma than is it? Yeah, it is, to be fair. Like, there's a few hoops to jump through to get New Game Plus for this. I mean, the biggest one, I guess it just depends on how much you really want to play it. Oh, there's no incendiaries. That's weird. Because Rhett said don't pick them up because it can crash the game. That's weird. But yeah, you know, you got to buy... Well, you've either got to buy a modded Xbox or you've got to mod a 360. So... Alright, out at 35, so... Nice. Seems to be a good thing about being in the UK, because they're quite cheap. Comparatively for other regions, you know, it's a lot more money for a modded 360. And I have no idea how you'd actually mod a 360 yourself. So. I wonder if we'll get really chilled zombies again in the red room. Will they let me just jump through and kill them? Probably not. Wow, twice in a row. Oops. I was not expecting that. Let's try the level 3 Luna here, actually. Let's try the Luna. Because I'm wondering, like, level 3 Luna versus level 3 Dragon Sword. Then again, I just thought, no, this is the true Dragon Sword, so I wouldn't have thought the Luna would do more damage, but those gleaming blades just really didn't do as much as I was expecting. With the TDS. I was thinking, like, the 2 UTs alone would have been enough to kill. No? Okay. I love catching them, like, off the launch on the fire wheels. Get wrecked! Definitely gonna go low health for Alma. That has to be done. There's actually a bit of cloud coming over. I don't need that. That looks so sick. That's just gonna turn him into Swiss cheese. Alright, lads. I'd love to stay in chat, but places to go, people to see. So. Yeah, you probably can, actually. That's a good point. On normal, I just did haste straight slash into launch, and, like, that was it. I want to test something here, though, because if Inazuma knocks her down, then, like, that'll kill the minions, and then you can just, like, you can just hit her. Right, don't be too hungry, though. That'll do. Just thought I've got, it's Blue Cat Fiends on hard, right? I should have bought some talismans. We'll risk it. We'll risk it for a biscuit. But I really should have bought some talismans. Because even in mission mode Master Ninja, Like, the Blade of Neriti string is enough to just one-shot Alma. So I can't imagine it's going to be different in story mode. Now, I'm hoping this doesn't kill all three. Nice. Oh! Well, so much for that. That cat fiend must have, like, walked forward. Just after I did that. Yeah, let's see how much it does on the regular, and then, you know, by this, you know, we'll be able to tell for low health. So I'm thinking if we jump a bit to the left... Yeah, it does. Okay, so if she does that, that's obviously a problem. So we'll probably go with Inferno then. Yeah, low health will absolutely kill her. Alright. Enough of that. So yeah, that'd be... You could just jump in on landing haste straight slash and then boom, she'd be dead. Okay, like that was pretty good damage. Problem with this arena, like the odds of you getting it are, you know, because like she falls quite far away. I don't have a talisman here, so I'm gonna play it pretty safe. Nice. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame the low health UF does not work on Awakened Alma. Just, I wish it did. You know, it does in NGO4, and it's fucking glorious. It's so satisfying. Especially seeing as the forward Y has a tendency to double connect on her. So, you can do, like, you can open the fight with XY, XXX, you know, like Blade of Neriti. As soon as you land, do fire wheels, and then do forward Y. It's crazy. They tested it, and it says it only works when she's on the ground. I mean, it does more damage, yeah, but it doesn't do, like, as much as it should be doing. Like, if you compare, like, so, for example, right, forward Y on Awakened Alma, on NGO4, with the low health UF, even on very hard, one forward Y is, like, a third of her health bar. Like, you're not doing, like, full damage to her. It has, they basically just nerfed it the same way they nerfed it against, like, the worms in HP1. If you watch like HP1 with the low health on the worms, the level 3 Dragon Sword is actually more powerful against worms than the UF is, and they did like that a similar thing to that in this game. You know, like Nishe, Ishtaros, like it doesn't work on them, you know, as well as it should. What else is there? Emperor 1 doesn't really do anything on Emperor 1, so. But yeah, you do a little bit of damage, but. I think there might actually be a video on my channel of the low health UF on Awakened Alma on NGO4. You literally can kill her in one combo. That was an interesting shot. I was not expecting that. I just thought, here, we can just do this. It's annoying that the Incendiary Guillotine throw strategy here is, like, not faster. Like, that's so annoying. Because it looks so cool. But... you know, even if you get that perfectly, it's still like half a second slower than just going the other way. I'm gonna grab the strongbow. Oh yeah, I think you have to put the trainer on here, don't you, for infinite arrows? So I might have to back out here in a minute. So, Nishin says that's why it doesn't work. It'd be cool if it did though. Imagine if you could just knock out Nishe with one UF combo. Take that. That'd be super fun. Nice. I should put these in, actually. These take so long to use. Well, they don't, but it just feels like it. Yeah, I'll have to ask Rhett actually, because I think he's got some other trainers that I don't have. I think he's got one for scarabs, so I won't mind having that one, because then you could get all the armlets early on. I love the strongbow here that you can just shoot it 3 times You don't have to piss about with getting more arrows. Did he just load his rocket? Yeah, he did. Trying to be a fucking hero. You know what you could do with you could do this on? You could I just thought that's a good idea actually. You could actually lab a Nimpo glitched speedrun with these trainers, because you could just play a normal run like as you would normally do it. Give yourself 10 Nimpos with like level 1 Inferno, and then just play from chapter 4 onwards and like see what you could use it for. Just because it's one of those things that it'll definitely be worth doing, but because no one really does it, you know, there's no real, you know, like lab strategy for it out there. I'm not gonna lie, I really want to play HP2. I thought of something earlier today for Phase 1, and I thought, man, that'll push you pretty close to like 490k on Phase 1, which is like fucking disgusting. So, yeah, that's what I mean. Because I think, I don't know if someone said they did do it or not. And they said it wasn't actually that much faster. And I think, well, you know, off the top of my head, I can think of, you know, if you had like 6 Nimpos in Chapter 6, I mean, think how much quicker like the zombie fight would be, just for one, you know? The wasp fight, Bone Dragon, like you'd be able to Nimpo every single one of his feet when he changes feet. You know, Alma, Hydrocubus. I'm trying to think what else it would be really good for. Chapter 10, off the top of my head, like, I can't really think of anything, to be honest. Excuse me. Yeah, like, yeah, chapter 10, I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Chapter 11, because then you've got Inazuma. Oh yeah, Monk Room, man, yeah, Monk Room, it'd be ridiculous. You'd save so much time in the Monk Room. Although, like, funnily enough, though, like, that Monk Room is such a crapshoot, because I was watching one of Palson's streams, I think it was last week, and he went into that room, and I think he had 2 Nimpo, and he used the Nimpo, and I think it completely missed, like, it didn't hit anything. And then he killed a Monk Fiend, and that dropped to red. And then he used that red for another Nimpo, and that, like, completely missed, and it didn't hit anything. Like, that Monk Room is just oh my god, like, it's crazy how much time can be lost. That was totally intentional. It's crazy how much time can be lost in that room. It's fucking nuts. Like, it's such a weird fight with, like, the way the monks teleport and that. It's so annoying. Chapter 10, 11, 12, you don't get much benefit from Nimpo. No, not really, no, because you're not really fighting a whole lot of shit, are you? Chapter 13, though, you'd gain, it would really help in Chapter 13. Like, if you could just nothing but Inazuma the Pillbugs after Alma, that'd save you a lot of time. Chapter 14, I mean, not really. Probably won't save you much time in Chapter 14. Chapter 15, though, imagine having 6 or 7 Nimpos for the core. That'd be ridiculous. Don't hit me. I don't think so. I can't remember. Is it like... I know Palson does this differently. Oh, you fucker. There we go. Where are you going? Did your buddy go to the right? Yeah, he did. Oh, Ryu, what a shot. Good lad. I can't believe you made that. Is that it for hard? Yeah. Also, I don't have infinite arrows, which is annoying. Yeah, chapter 15 would save you so much time. You just be able to Nimpo the entire core. You'd be able to just Inazuma, like the Marbus fights. You'd just be able to just like non-stop Inazuma. Like, Cheeky. Can you fire that cannon, please? Cannon guy is, slacking on his duties, man. You know, if someone could mod, I don't know if it's possible, but if someone could actually figure out a way to mod in, you know, NGB, that's not Inferno Nimpo. If someone could actually figure out a way to mod in, like, NGB, shooting controls, to the Master Collection, oh my god. Like, that would actually be amazing. Nice. That would be so good. Because on regular runs, like, those bow controls aren't that much of a problem. But, you know, when you want to do something like that, like, when you have to be, like, super quick, like, bang, you can just aim like that. You know, it's... You really do miss those controls on the Master Collection. I just thought, I've not really bought any health, so... I should probably save here, just in case I get a Wise Guy helicopter. But then again, I've got enough Nimpo, I can just... Yeah, never mind. I can just Nimpo. I can just Nimpo through, just Nimpo through all the missiles if I need to. Can't hit me! I love that string. So much. Nice. Well, basically, it was PS3. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I say it was exactly the same on the PS3 version. What my theory is, it's because they had to port the Vita version, and on the Vita version, the way it works is you have to press a button to go into first-person view. Like, you had to press a button like on the back of the Vita, you know. Oh, what? And I think that's why they did it that way. Which is such a blow up, because does that mean that nobody that worked on that, like, has nobody that worked on it played the PS3 version of Sigma and be like, hang on a minute, like, we had it work like this, which is better. Why don't we just do this instead? It's yeah, it's a real, like, man. You know, crazy. Yes! Got him. Got him with the razzle-dazzle. Oh, not quite. Like, that segment is nowhere near that fast on the Master Collection. Because, like, the bow aiming is just not quick enough. It's, I don't know, man. It's, little things, you know? Like, it's just... I think that you know, you really could have done something pretty spectacular with that re-release. And, you know, it's great that it's cool that it exists, you know? But... Ryu. You're a special boy, aren't you? Oops. I'm gonna go save here just in case it crashes. I always feel like Team Ninja never fully grasp how crazy this game is in general in terms of... No, I don't think they do. And I think because it's so old as well now, and but even at the time, you know, there's no way they anticipated stuff, you know, like Marbus farming, like, you know, like for UTs and shit like that. I think they just, they got it to where it was really solid, and they were like, yeah, that's really cool. And then I think a lot of the stuff, you know, because like the way, you know, they wanted to make Master Ninja like crazily difficult, and I think, yeah, but in so many ways, like NGB is actually easier than NGO4, you know. Like charged UTs, for instance, that were taken from the Hurricane packs, they removed Intercept, but they kept charged UTs, and I think, well, charged UTs make the game, like, way easier. I guess they just didn't think about it. Intercept, obviously, you know, would have made it even more easier, but... But that would have been cool. Like, imagine if you had intercept but no charged UTs. That would be pretty sick. But they didn't think that far ahead. I don't know. But still, now we have all this shit to play with, so... That was close. I knew it. I do miss the in-air bow, though. If someone could mod the in-air bow into black, I would like that. I really do miss the in-air bow. How are you guys still alive? Oh, it's because I didn't let you guys dissolve, isn't it? Take that, motherfucker. Even any conversations like on hard you get ghost fish after double worms, pill bugs on Master Ninja, which is easier. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I would love to redo the difficulties in this game, and I'd actually put one above Master Ninja, and just make the enemy combinations like just not unfair, but they would be pretty savage, you know. Because I think one thing the game doesn't do, and it's something NG2 is guilty of as well, and it's widely why I like survival mode so much in NG2. They hardly ever combine different enemy types together. And it's such a missed opportunity. Imagine if on, let's say for example, right, on Masakado, you've got a big open space. Imagine if you had slider crabs and silver samurai as his minions. You had one of each. Almost fell down the hole there. Like, that would make that fight so much more interesting. Because the slider crabs would take advantage of the long environment because of their slide move. Silver samurais are tanky, got good armor, break your guard. They keep you on your toes. But they just give you two mages. You know, okay, well, one arrow, these guys are dead, keep them off screen, they don't do anything. It's like, here, look, like nothing but pink imps. Like, why not give me pink imps and some ninjas? You know, why not combine the enemy types together? And I still think that's why survival in NG2 is like the peak of that game's combat. You don't just get like 10 Gargers at once. You get Gargers and ninjas. And you're like, oh shit. You know, that's a different kettle of fish right there. What is this on hard? Oh, okay. That's a bit shit. Hey, what's up, man? There was always cut content in games, just a future new costume. Yeah, it's weird. Well, it's a funny thing. It's not cut. It is actually in the game. You just can't pick it. Which is, you know, they didn't do that. And the Hotsuma costume not being in Sigma, I think is a huge blow up. I really do. And I've said this many times about it, but Sigma could have been the absolute definitive edition of this game. Which is weird, because when NGB came out, you know, it was like, wow, they took NGO4 and, like, actually made it better, you know. They could have done the same thing with Sigma. They're like, man, they took NGB and actually made it better. Like, holy shit. You know. And they did in some areas. Hit me. But it's just like it's the lack of, like, I knew that was going to happen. It's the lack of polish in Sigma, you know? Like, the backflip, for example. It's such a... You understand why they did it. Like, yeah, it looks cool. But mechanically, it changes so much about the game. And it's like, and this fucks up positioning. This fucks up your foot positioning after certain moves. Like, for example, in Eternal Legend, right? When you want to get the Debilero UT to kill all 4 rocket guys, if your back is facing where they will spawn, you cannot just backflip and charge a UT and get the positioning. Where in NGB you can. In Sigma you have to backflip. You basically have to do this. So let's say the back is towards me now, you have to backflip, but because you're still facing this way, you have to face forward and then do this to put Ryu's feet in the right position. Whereas if you're just doing this and roll, boom, look at his feet. Look what happens to his feet. Does it for you. Whether that's intentional or not, it probably isn't, but it's the way it works. And, you know, they did make some improvements. I think they made the time limits way better, but they fucked up on some of them, because some of them are like, you know, here's 2 Berserkers, you've got 14 seconds. Like, that's not going to work, but, you know. They just drop the ball on so many things. It's supposed to be combat more with different enemies and... Yeah, exactly, it does, yeah. Removing little puzzles. Yeah, the puzzle stuff doesn't really bother me, to be honest. But I think that's because, you know, because people say, oh, you know, they removed the stadium platforming puzzle. And I think, really? Like, really? Who fucking cares? You know? But most people probably haven't done that puzzle, you know, 8,000 times like I have. So, you know, they're like, oh, you know, whereas for me, I'm like, great, all I've got to do is run up here and fucking pull a lever. Wicked. Get me out of here. Get me on to the next bit. You know, that doesn't bother me. So, you agree on how different are berserkers in Sigma? I mean, do you mean I agree that they're better, or what do you mean? Because yeah, they are super different. They're a very different enemy. I think they are better. My 2 pennies. I think berserkers are more fun to fight in Sigma because, you know, they're actually dangerous. Like Sigma in black. Berserkers in black. Like once you figure them out, they're free. Like they're not dangerous at all. You know, berserkers in Sigma, even if you know exactly what to do, like you really do have to be on your toes when fighting them. One-on-one, they're a complete joke, but you know. Again, another example, you know. They made berserkers way more interesting to fight, but one-on-one, because of the change they made, you know, it's like their thought process was like, okay, berserkers, right? People struggle with berserkers. How about we make the first hit counter-attackable? And people, you know, are like, oh, okay, yeah, that's a good idea. And then they're fighting them in groups, and they're like, man, these enemies are totally fucking free, though, now. So they think, okay, well, what about if we make the off-screen ones be able to do portals? And then they just said, yeah, cool. And never actually tested that one-on-one. Because when a berserker is one-on-one, obviously there's no other berserkers around to do portals, so they're totally free. So, you think it was still better? Yeah, it's as I said, it's 50-50. Like, it's better in some ways, but worse in others, because in groups it makes them way more fun to fight. But one-on-one, it turns them into a joke of an enemy, you know? And they shouldn't be. Like, berserkers should be a dangerous enemy. But one-on-one in Sigma, and in story mode, unless you do the Archive Challenge, the Berserker Challenge, rather. Imagine fighting berserkers in the Archive Challenge. Yeah, unless you're doing the Stadium Challenge, you never fight multiple berserkers at the same time. You know, the only time you fight them are, you know, at the beginning of Chapter 17. When they're one-on-one. So you just counter-attack them to death and GG's. It's kind of boring. Hey, what's up, Rhett? How you doing? Just we should get to using right more in NG2, like all the weapons have wall run attacks and water attacks. Yeah, they do, yeah. It's like, NG2, man. It's like, you know, that game is very unfinished. It really is. It's still an amazing game, but what I will say about NG2 is that I think you have to work much harder to like find the fun in NG2. You know, people that get put off NG2, you know, by just like the incendiary shurikens alone, I think I don't blame them. And it's like, yeah, it is mad cheap, and yeah, you can deal with it, you can, but you know, again, is that by design or is that just a happy accident? You know. Like, is it by design that you can use, like, all the moves that we use to deal with them? Because you think about it, if just one move in NG2 didn't have as many or didn't have iframes the way it does, imagine how that would impact fighting IS Ninjas. Like, imagine if Guillotine Throw didn't have iframes, for example. You know? It would be totally different fighting them. Hit me. Okay, that was... You almost did it, but... Probably should have saved, because that might have killed me, but we're fine. Right, double worm time. NGB enemy randomizer would be cool. Oh, it'd be sick. I would love that. You'd have to, like, block out certain enemies, though. Like, you don't want Awakened Alma in the archive, but, you know, it would be really cool to do that. Speaking of NG2, if NG2 finished, it would have been like, I don't want a finished NG2. I mean, not necessarily. Like, we have no idea what NG2 would have been like finished. You know? And we never will. Shit, I don't know why I rolled there. We never will, unfortunately. We will never know. Because I really can't imagine that, you know, that when NG2 came out, you know, everyone that was like, yeah, cool, this is totally ready. I would imagine some people were like, hang on a minute, like, you know, we need to test this more, like, we need to balance this more. But, they were, you know, I was like, no, put it out, it'll be fine. Alright, cool, didn't get a bit there. It's in Sigma they can follow you, so. Okay, let's hope we get a good worm. So. We never know, so let's keep it that. Yeah, exactly. Look at that damage! Plonk. Nice. I guess NG2's quirkiness is how buggy it can get. It is, yeah. But, you know, think about it. Just imagine comparatively, you know, like a comparatively as balanced NG2 as Black is. Like, oh. It'd be pretty sick. Like, for instance, like, one thing that is a good idea in NG2, but I think it needs fine-tuning, is that if enemies hit you, like, while you're doing an attack, you take more damage. I like that, because it really does, like, force you to not be button-mashy. But the damage they deal to you is a bit nuts. Like, you know what I mean? It's a little bit much, like, how much more damage they deal. And as far as I'm aware, there isn't a comparative system in there for enemies, which if there was, would be super cool. Like, imagine if you could stuff an enemy in NG2, like, if you hit an enemy during their startup, and you did, like, double damage. That'd be fucking awesome. But as far as I'm aware, like, that system's only in there against you. It's, you know, it's not in there against the enemies. Remind me to buy some talismans when I go to Muramasa. Because I do need some. I watched Balbade Chapter 1 Karma Run video. It's kind of different, but some things I thought was discovered prior to almost 10 years ago. It's kind of different. What do you mean? As in, he did stuff you didn't know about, or? I haven't watched that video in a long time. Like counters in... Yeah, exactly, yeah. Like a proper counter hit system would be fucking awesome. Like, for example. Okay, don't be a wise guy here. There. So, that was a counter hit, because I hit him during an attack. Imagine if, you know, that did more damage, or it made him, like... Or it forced him to, like, give a blue orb, or you got more money out of it, or something. Say, like, the fact that that system is in there is really cool, but it's just against you, and sometimes it... Because, like, for example, sometimes it can hit you, and the hitboxes in NG2 are so fucked that you think, okay, that attack blatantly shouldn't have hit me, and all of a sudden, you know, you just lost 60% of your life bar for an attack that shouldn't have hit you. It's like, cool, thanks. You know, that's totally fair. Like... NG2 is like a defensive game. Yeah, I mean, it is primarily an offensive game, though, NG2. Like, you can't turtle in NG2. You just can't. Like, you have to be on the aggressive. I'm gonna save here. Then again, I just bought talismans, but, you know, I want to try and save them if I can. Hey, what's up, Ryu? That wasn't a blue, was it? Okay. Which is fair. Ryu can deal him enemies while Ryu can't be deal him. Well, that's true, yeah, but you know, be a pretty boring game if that was the case. Oh no, he doesn't. Hang on. He doesn't have the bow on hard mode, does he? That's only in Sigma. That's only in Sigma he has the bow on hard mode. NG2 has jank. It does. Say again, like I love NG2, but like let's be real here. Like that game has some jank. It really does. Like, nice. So, unless you don't know NGB, you can literally turtle. You can, yeah. I mean, you can turtle on. Like, you can play a very hit and run playstyle on Master Ninja. On NG2, playing like 100% hit and run is a lot more difficult. So, one thing I hate so much is how enemies can dodge your attack or dodge your counter. Yeah, I hate that. Yeah, it's again, yeah, like it's rare, but it's like okay, they can dodge my counter, so like I can get I can get punished for doing a counter attack. That's kind of whack. So I think as well. I mean, again, I could be wrong, right? But I feel like with how much in common NGB has to a fighting game, I think they very much sat down and said, look, we want to make a fighting game, but in like the setting of an action-adventure game. Ninja Gaiden 2 is not like that, Ninja Gaiden 2 doesn't have like the same fundamentals as this game does with fighting games. It shares some of them, but not all of them. Can't confirm, but I think the softlock can happen on hard. Oh, okay. I've got a life of the gods, so I can just use that. So. Yeah, again, every game has jank in it, And I think the only people that think that this game doesn't have any are the people that just don't know it very well. Because I think, man, it's like karma run this game and tell me that there's no garbage in it. Karma run this game and tell me that, there's no BS, like, in this game, Like, you'll come back crying, like, with how much jank this game will throw at you in a karma run. It is, yeah. That was a really good Pazu. Should I kill these? Oh, no, they're not blackfish, are they? They're not blackfish. Hang on, what's in here? Oh, yeah, never mind. I'm thinking of, example on Sigma, like, chapter 11/chapter 13. Oh, it's so much better. Like, this is, even on a repeat playthrough, like, this chapter, I always think, ugh. This chapter's so boring. It's just such a pace killer. Pick up the scarab and spawn them in first. I'm 90% confident that's what causes a softlock if you don't do that. Oh, okay. I couldn't tell you, to be honest. Not really, yeah. I don't have the trainer booted up here, because I got everything upgraded and then turned it off. Ryu... There we go. Because invincibility just means, like, you can't get hit, right? So... The spikes in rocket... That's true, yeah. The rocket drones are fucking ridiculous in Sigma. You could, like, they can stun lock you. Easily. It's fucking nerve-wracking going through that, like, going through this bit coming up. You're like, am I gonna get hit? And even on normal, like, they do a lot of fucking damage. They hit pretty hard. This chapter alone, they're like, man, like, this chapter in black, This chapter is why I'll never, like, go back to single segment no damage. Because, like, this chapter just being a total fucking dice roll. Like, look at that. How did that not hit me? That should have hit me. But it didn't. Can't be doing with that. Have I got... Yeah, I've got explosive arrows here, yeah. So... Rocket dudes on Master Ninja snipers. They are. But funny enough, I think the archers on NG2 are way worse. Like, Master Ninja archers are way worse. Like when an arrow does, like, as much damage as a rocket does on block as it does on hit, it's kind of dumb. Because you can block the rockets in NG2. That's got to be one of the most longest standing bills in NG2 that's still around. Or like, the rockets are unblockable. No, they're not. The rockets don't even do any chip damage to you in that. They guard break, but they don't actually do damage to you. It's the archers that guard break you. And why do people get hit by rockets so much? You know? Because they just jump. They just jump around like crazy because they don't know what they're doing, and they jump around and try and flying swallow everything. And they're like, I'm getting hit by so many rockets. Stop jumping then. You know? Just stop jumping. This is the first impression chapter for this game. Yeah, it wouldn't. No, this would have been terrible. You'd be like, this game is garbage. It's so boring. I think underwater levels were just a thing, though, you know, in action games for this era. Every fucking action game just had to have an underwater segment in it. You know, Devil May Cry had one. God of War had one. You know what, I just thought, credit to it, Devil May Cry 3 does not have one. Does not have an underwater segment in it. It does have Mission 15, though, which is just as bad. So. You can block it. Yeah, you can. Yeah, like, he can block that, but he can't block... He can block that, but he can't block an arrow. You know, he can block a fucking... like a small-scale nuke, but he can't block an arrow from a ninja. It's just... what the hell. Black Spider Ninja arrows are built differently. They're from the future, man. From the future. That's what they are. In-air bow was a good change in Sigma. Oh yeah, 100%. It's one of, if not maybe the single best addition in that game is the in-air bow. It's super cool. It's super fun. I really do miss the in-air bow. It's a really good change. It's just a shame. Just a shame they didn't think of that for Black. So. But yeah, people just don't tend to use it. Like wind run into in-air bow is so powerful. It's so powerful. Like laser crab fiends, wind run, in-air explosive arrow, wind run, in-air explosive arrow, dead. Like everyone and their grandma complains about laser crab fiends in that game. You know, in-air bow, explosive arrow, ×2. They are dead. Sewer level, yeah, sewer levels as well, yeah. So, but yeah, it's just one of those things, man. It's a shame that there is so much, you know, just like like I say, like bills of goods out there, and it's all games. It's not just NG. But there's loads of things out there. Like people will say thing about a game, and I don't know if anybody watched that video I posted in the NG thread a while ago. But there was like I don't know what you'd call it, but it was sort of like you know, NG, like Ninja Gaiden explained sort of thing, and it was terrible. I'm sorry, it was awful. So, like the amount of the most accurate part of the video is the 10-second clip they play from my Intercept video. Sorry, not sorry, but that's like the only 10 seconds of the video that are actually accurate. It's because it's not them. It's not them speaking. It's crazy, and I don't. It baffles me how, you know, when you can just go and look all this shit up, that people just talk out their arse in a video like that. And again, because more people don't know, no one knows. You know, like for example, in that video, they talk about the Berserker challenge, right? And this is the part that, like, I did finish the video, but this is the part where I was like, man, you could have just, like, fucking YouTubed the Berserker Challenge. And they say, oh, like, the time limit's like 7,000 seconds, which is wrong, because that's the time limit in Sigma, not Black. What's up, Ike, by the way? And they say, oh, yeah, so, like, for, what's 7,000 seconds? Like, for X amount of hours, like, you have to play without getting hit, because those enemies kill you in one hit. And I thought, there is not a single enemy in the game, unless you haven't upgraded your health bar, that will kill you in one hit at full health. Nothing in this game one-shots you at full health. Nothing. And yet, like, the comments are like, oh my god, I didn't know about that. I'm like, that's just because it's not true! Like, oh man, I despair. No, it's not Digital Tease, no. It's not Digital Tease video. Yeah, it's just one of those things, man. It's so annoying. I forgot to get my low health UF. Let's do Diamond Dallas Blade here. Imagine NGO4 laser crabs and NG2 gauges. Oof, man. So that would be crazy. I don't know what's going on with that Nightbot, because it should have come up before that. Yeah, you see, that's not too far off the Debilero, man. Not him, Ryu. Yeah, I was gonna say, can you guys just go away, please? Right, you're kind of getting in the way here. Look at that. That really isn't that much more damage than, you little bitch. Alright. That's really not much more damage than the Debilero. Can you do Flurry again? Thank you. I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not a bad amount of damage, like, all things considered. Yeah! Take it! I suppose now Xbox Simulation is pretty easily available. They could just go play it. Yeah, but you see, I'm with you on that, Atlantis. But that requires two things. That requires time and effort. Why put time and effort into a video when you can talk out of your arse for 20 minutes and the result is exactly the same? Like, it just, it's just so irritating. Okay, isn't the video because that's the name of his video? No, yeah, I've seen Digital T's video. It's not his video. No. You know, his video, again, still leaves quite a bit to be desired, though. Because, like, it's, I know there's one, I can't remember the name of the channel, actually. Oh, no, actually, I think it's the Gaming Brit channel, because he did one on DMC as well. He did a video on Devil May Cry 3, and, like, that video is just as bad, if not worse, than his Ninja Gaiden video. Which is saying a lot. Because, like, he only beats DMC 3 on normal. And I'm thinking, you literally haven't even unlocked all the moves yet. You haven't seen all the enemies yet. Like, and yet the video is, you know, like is DMC 3, like, as good as it, you know, is it as good as people say? Like, sorry, man, but, like, you can't, your opinion on that doesn't count because you haven't played the game enough. And, you know, people, I mentioned this yesterday, you know, there are people, oh, it's gatekeeping. It's like, no, it's not. It's just fucking real talk. Like, you know. It's just, you know, who are you going to listen to on certain things? You know, like, if you, let's say you want a brick wall building, right, in your garden, okay? Who do you want? A professional bricklayer that's been doing it for like 10 years? Or just some dude that thinks he knows how it works because he watched someone do it? Do you know what I mean? Hey, what's up, Pharaoh? Whoops. Untitled side channel should be it. Oh, the video? Yeah, I think that is right, actually, yeah. That is the video I was talking about. Yeah, I did post it in Discord. I don't know if anybody watched it, but... yeah, it is pretty crazy, like, how wrong, you know, a lot, like, as almost every single thing in that video is. And yet no one in the comments knows enough to, like, talk about it. And they're like, wait, this is not true. Like, you're also talking about Sigma quite a bit as well. It's just, that's why I don't watch anything like that anymore, because it's a harsh thing to say, but so much of like the the YouTube gaming video essay thing is just made by people who just don't know shit. Sorry. It's just real rap. So, is the Dark Dragon Blade viable in Sigma for the Berserker Stadium Challenge? It is, but it's pretty slow, because you would have to wait until... I got 2 Kitetsus. Because you would have to wait until they, like... You have to wait until the other 2 do portals, which is pretty slow. And even then, like, because you're dodging the other portals, the other Berserker can... Like, if you're even, like, a jump distance away from a Berserker in Sigma, they sometimes might do a portal, and then the other 2 portals will disappear. So, you can still do it. It's just, like, the Lunar strat really is just the best. Yeah. There are definitely other ways to do it, but the Lunar is by far the best. Yeah, I can just do this, can't I? Hey, what's up, Justin? Welcome. Friendly reminder, if anyone is free tonight, Tekken 7 Top 8 in Discord. What do you think are the biggest legitimate criticisms of this game? Here's the thing. Do you mean that other people have said, or that I have said? Because I honestly can't think of many that I've heard that actually, like, hold up if you know the game. Like, for example, my biggest critique of this game is that it doesn't have a tutorial. Like, it should have a tutorial. Not necessarily a forced tutorial, but it should have, like, a Vanquish-style tutorial where, you know, it explains to you, like, this is how you block. You know, this is what a guard break looks like. You know, this is what a whiff looks like. You know, just little things like that would really help you early on. So as soon as you start playing, you go into a fight, and you're not like, oh, okay, I'm just going to hit this dude. Oh, yeah. Oh, what the hell? Why'd he hit me? Like, whereas if it was a tutorial, it could put you in a room with an ogre, and it could be like, you know, a tip of combat. Wait to see what an enemy does. Like, I mean, I talked about this in the beginner-friendly videos I made. You know, when you fight an enemy for the first time, just wait and see what he does. You know, don't run in there just mashing buttons and thinking, and then when you get killed, be like, this game sucks. You know, like, no, the game doesn't suck. You do. Again, sorry, but real talk. What the hell just happened there? Okay, I think that's my analog stick fucking up a bit. I did not do that. So. I don't hear your. If anything, fans of the game are going to be. Yeah, they are. Yeah, and I say that's the thing with people that don't understand this game. You know, one of the biggest ones that I don't know where this has come from, because it seems quite recent to me. But this monumental bill of goods that Flying Swallow is the best move in the game, but it's random. And I think, okay, one, it's not the best move in the game. It's not even. It's probably not even top 10 best moves in the game, actually. Like, real talk, it's probably not even top 10. And also, the fact that it's random is not true. It's random whether it hits or not against Alma. End of discussion. End of story. You know? And yeah, that's kind of annoying, but... You know, do you want a game where, you know, an auto-tracking invulnerable move just hits everything every single time? Like, what kind of game do you want at that point? Like, do you know what I mean? You don't want a game, you want a fucking participation award. I knew that was going to happen. I don't want to burn a talisman, though. People getting dropped right in is brutal for people who are completely unknown to these types of games. Yeah, it is. It is. It's this game is very, very brutal at the start. It's rough. On the clone. I mean, yeah, that's true, the clone as well, but again, why are you trying to fly and swallow against the clone? It's one of those arguments that's not an argument. Like for example, I could say this about, I don't know, let me think of the game. I could say this about Bulletstorm, right? I don't know if anyone's played Bulletstorm, but I could say, oh, you know, why can't I do, like, the ground pound invert on heavy enemies in that game? That's stupid. You should be able to. No, you shouldn't. Because guess what? That's not the way the game was made. You know? Just because you think it should be one way doesn't mean it should be. And, like, that's kind of the realm of which, like, the Flying Swallow criticism comes under. It's like people that just don't understand the game and want it to play a certain way so they don't have to think about anything. You know? Like, imagine that in like DMC3, right? Imagine if people like, oh, Royal Guard sucks because it's too hard or it's too precise against certain enemies. Like, then it wouldn't be Royal Guard, would it? Like, it wouldn't be the same. Does this game have dynamic difficulty on the harder modes? No, it doesn't. I was saying the name of the channel. Yeah, that's the video I was talking about. I posted it in Discord ages ago, but I don't think many people watched it. I don't know. Yeah, I just don't think many people actually watched it. I have a life of the gods, so we're fine here. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like, here's a better example, right? It's like someone trying to screw in a Phillips head screw with a Torx head bit. The tool isn't the problem. You are. You know? If that analogy doesn't get it across, I don't know what will. I give up. You know? Use the right tool for the right job. Just because you're not doing it, you know, maybe you're the problem. And I think that more than anything is probably an overarching thing of, you know, this era of games. Like, games have become a lot more streamlined, so, you know, usually people's first instinct works when, you know, usually, you know, games, to a certain extent, you had to be a little bit, you know, sometimes you had to think a little bit more. And a lot of it as well comes from there being a lot more information available for stuff like that, you know. It's one of the downsides of NG in that, you know, there's not a whole lot out there, you know, in the realm of tutorials or, you know, guides that are actually good. You know, I've said it many times, like, it's one of the things I wish I'd have done years ago. Like, years ago. I wish I'd have made, like, as soon as I finished my Master Ninja Karma run, I should have made all the tutorials I made, you know, like 7, 8 years later. But I didn't. You know, but it would have helped. It would have helped a lot of people. So, oh, thanks, Farrah. Oh, how have the RE4 runs been going, by the way, Farrah? I've noticed you've been on that a little bit lately. One problem I always had with NG1 was save points and checkpoints. If you beat a chapter and turn it off. Yeah, so that's another thing people will rail against. Like, if they put checkpoints in this game, I think it'd be great. Give you a checkpoint, you know, after... Just do what NG2 does. Like, give you a checkpoint at bosses and at the end of chapters. I think that, you know, that's perfectly reasonable. You know? There's nothing wrong with that. Reminds me of the guy talking shit about NG not having a lock-on. I mean, NG does have a lock-on. But, you know, we won't talk about that. You know what I mean? Again, it's one of them, you know? It's like, no, NG doesn't need a lock-on. Your like, you need to just be better. Your positioning needs to be better. Your enemy prioritization needs to be better. You know? You need to suck less. Sorry. There's no nice way to put that, but, you know. Hey, what's up, Dave? But I like knowing when a speedrun dies, it throws you... I mean, to be fair, that is... Yeah, it does make the speedrun in this game, like, pretty boss. It's like, if you die, that's it. It's GG's. Like, you know, like, for example, in RE4, we're just talking about that. If you were running RE4 and, you know, died on, say, Mendez, you know, like, say you failed the QuickTime event, you know, if you were learning the run, like, you could just be like, oh, okay, that sucks, and restart and carry on. Whereas, you know, on this game, like, you fuck up a low health strat on Master Ninja and you haven't got a talisman. Back to the main menu for you. It's like, there's no wiggle room. What's up, Anthony? UF madness. The UF is fair and balanced. I don't know what you mean. It's a totally fair weapon. I remember a couple of years back, you did say that you were a point with this game that you couldn't really understand or empathize with beginner players. Yeah, I can't. Because I've played the game way too much. And that's what I did when I made those beginner videos for Sigma. I started watching a lot of people on Twitch that was their first time playing, because I thought, you know, I need to see what are people actually struggling with, you know? And some of it's really stuff that I never would have thought of. Like one guy, like, didn't know how to equip Nimpo. Because to be fair, the game doesn't tell you. In this day and age, when you pick up that Nimpo scroll, you'd probably get a follow-up pop-up that says, you know, go into the item menu and go over to your Nimpo, and this is how you equip Nimpo, because that's what, like, a lot of people are conditioned to now, you know. In modern games, you pick up an item, and then the game literally tells you, this item does this, you need to go here and do this with it. This, you know, older games didn't do that. And again, you think, what, how the fuck do you not know how to use Nimpo? But you're like, well, okay, fair enough, yeah, I guess you can understand it to an extent. But I never would have thought of that. So, how did I get that many Nimpos? This is on a modded 360, Anthony, so I'm using some trainers. Funsies. I mean, yeah, again, I would argue that, but, you know, perspective, man. Perspective. You ever given someone who's never played a game before and, like, stick them in front of a first-person shooter? You know? And watch how they play? It's crazy. You're like, what? How do they not get it? How do they not get that, like, the left stick moves your character and the right stick moves your... But they don't understand that because, you know, it's not... I need low health, don't I? Hit me! No. Actually hit me. Okay, that did more damage than I was expecting. I need Guard Crush here, unfortunately. There we go. If I break your mask, he might do it. No, no, no. Don't be a wise guy. This is actually kind of... like, in Sigma, that sometimes Guard Crushes you, which, you know, is kind of handy. Do overhead smash. Or just be complete Charlies. Alright. One more. Actually, I just thought, I can use this. I don't think this will be enough, but... No. Hit me. God's sake, man. Come on, do it! Stop doing that. Right. Oh my god. Thank you. That took too long. All the games had physical guides. They did. Yeah, that's true. That's kind of a thing of the past these days. Did I make a tutorial on how to equip Nimpo? No, I didn't, but I did mention it in my Chapter 2 video. Like, you know, when you get Firewheels, it's like you go into the menu, and here you go. Here's your Nimpo. I did mention that. I think games like this should have a training mode, mission mode. That just they should, yeah. Say like this game would really benefit from a tutorial. But at the end of the day, though, I do think a certain amount of it is on the player. Like certain people just don't want to put in the time, you know. NG1 is Street Fighter and NG2 is MVC. Less footsies required. Every enemy is Morrigan. Oh, I'm out of water. Alright, let's hope, wait, do you... The Flail clone is on hard, right? I think. Pretty... Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. He's on... Yeah, he is on hard. Hopefully we can, Fiend Sealer him. And then we've got Awakened Down. I'm pretty sure he is. I'm pretty sure the Flail clone is on hard. Flail clone... Hard is Dragon Sword, Flail, Debilero... Kitetsu? Very hard is the same, and Master Ninja you get the UF clone. I think. So. In Sigma, do you like Rachel in this chapter? What do you mean? As in, like, her chapter? Fiend Sealer! No? Okay. Fiend Fiends! Yes! We got him. Eat shit. That got him right in the gentleman's area as well. That was good shit. Oh, is Kitetsu very hard? I can't remember. So, you don't come here for my memory. We got him with the Fiend Sealer. That's so satisfying. It's just so satisfying. I've got talismans. We'll rock it, you know. We'll rock it. Well, it depends on what start we get here, actually. Alright, nice. Wow. Okay. A wise girl, eh? Bruh. That is such good damage. Ooh. Yeah, that actually wasn't an ET. Dude. That's, like, something, again, that I don't see people do enough. Like, when she lands, you can just do running XX, it'll double connect, and then you can just immediately cancel into Nimpo. It's a ton of damage. Bro. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Oh shit, I have to do that in NGO4. I have to try that in NGO4. Because, like, that would double, like, every hit would double connect. And in NGO4, like, you don't do the reduced, like, it's not reduced damage. That would fucking shred her in that game. Get down here. I want to try that again. I mean, that's only about as much as a Gleaming Blade, though. It's not actually that good, when you think about it. Like, a Gleaming Blade does about as much damage as that. You know? Get down here. I have Essence, my dear. I actually did not think I'd get a Flying Swallow there. I was being a bit cheeky. Can you stop being a wise guy? Yeah, that should still work. I thought Kotetsu was mission mode only. Yeah, you fight him at the bridge. Yeah. Yeah, say, you can get hits in. It just doesn't do as much damage. I'm pretty sure there is a video on my channel of that. Like, go and look at, like, UF damage against her in NGO4. Like, it's off the fucking chart, like, how much damage you do to her. Even on very hard, like, you can kill her in one combo. And, like, that was about a Gleaming Blade's worth of damage. Which is still a lot more than you do normally, but... So, better sounds though. That's true, yeah. That's true. Double connect because of her torso. No, it's just a quirk in NGO4. Attacks in NGO4 just tend to double connect a lot. I don't know why, they just do. Especially heavy weapon forward-wise. Because if you walk up to Awakened Alma and just do forward Y, like on her, like the lower part of her body, it'll hit twice and it's like half her life. It's crazy how much damage it does. So that's why I'm thinking, like, rotate Y on her legs, you know. If every hit of that double connects, that's like a 12-hit combo. Like, it's crazy. I don't remember that in 04. Yeah, it's true. So UTs as well, like the beginning hit of UTs, they very often connect twice in NGO4. I'd say no idea why. Just one of those things. So. I just thought, yeah, with equipment that would be... Actually, yeah, with equipment it would be, but in Sigma, that part of Awakened Alma's body doesn't have a hitbox, so you wouldn't be able to do that to her in the Master Collection. Which is very annoying. Because, yeah, that would be a lot of damage. Yeah. Yeah, say the Great Devil only does 5, so... Not a single red out of that. Alright, I'm gonna get a drink after this, because we'll probably do the rest of the game. And then I think I'm gonna play some HP2. HP2 is on the brain. Wait, yeah, there's a red. I'm very strongly thinking about doing another run on HP2. Another red, thank you. I'm not sure if any people noticed, but the description says it greatly increases it, not fully. What's that? Oh, look at that double red at the end, though. Great devil. Oh, yeah, it's true. Yeah, that's what it says in the description. But it you know, like a great spirit elixir is the same as a great devil. Like they just refill all of your available health. But you know, because the game, you're not supposed to have more than 5 Nimpos. You know, they just thought, right, you know, you'll get 5 Nimpo for that then. And that's how it works. Alright, so Gabe said he might be around for Tekken later. Hang on, what time is it? Yeah, it's 4 o'clock. Alright, cool. While this goes, I'm going to quickly get some more water. Alright. Not long to go now. This chapter will be pretty quick. What's through the portal? It's Commando Fiends, right? I think. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sit down and think about what videos I want to do for this, because right now there's so many ideas, but I think, yeah, like where would be a good place to start? One thing I want to do, it won't be a karma run, but I'll just probably do like a full playthrough of HP2, just because it will actually look a lot better, like it'll actually be like full 1080p. So, are those the same shorts from yesterday? No, I was wearing blue shorts yesterday, man. I was wearing blue shorts. These are... I don't know, actually, I don't know what colour. Grey? Yeah, these are grey and white, I guess. You know, but yesterday, I'd probably been wearing those shorts for like 3 weeks. So, you know, I figured it was about time to change my shorts. You know what I'm saying? Once you've been wearing something for 3 weeks, like, it's probably time to switch it up a little bit. Look at these reds! I mean, I don't need them, but it's nice. Like, it's nice to get these reds. So, but yeah, that's a good thing, you know. Yeah, it's like how often like do people change like trousers and that? Because I feel like some people, like at least I would wager, especially in this day and age, like change them every day. And I think like your legs don't really sweat, like, you know what I mean? And, like, you know, unless you're going commando the whole time, like, it's not like they're touching, you know, places that, you know, what's the nice way of putting it? You know, would perspire and be smelly, like, you know what I mean? And it depends on your lifestyle, too, really. Like, if you're not doing anything, like, overtly physical, like, you know, you know, if you're not sweating or whatever, like, because that's what makes stuff smell. So, you see that fish? Like, whoops. Nice. That was totally intentional. Nice. Yeah, but as I said, unless you're going commando, that's not touching your jeans. You know? That's not touching your trousers. I mean, are you just a commando enthusiast? Is that what you're saying? Which, you know, I mean, more power to you if you are. You know? You do you. What's up, Ligma? It's quite hot today. I showered earlier and already I feel like I want to change out of this t-shirt. It's very muggy today. It's very humid. Can we be real? Like, I don't know. Commando is so overrated. It's not comfortable, like ever. I don't know. Maybe that's a hot take, but I feel like, you know, rocking like no underwear is not comfortable, especially if you're wearing jeans, because the inside of jeans are not exactly the softest of material. You know what I mean? You pick up what I'm putting down? You know? I can't stand not wearing underwear. Jeans are the worst. Exactly. Like, if it's like tracky bottoms, I can understand it, because at least they're soft. But even so, like, I don't know. I don't want to be... I like things to be, you know, contained. You know? I don't just want to be, like, you know, all over the place down there. You know what I mean? Oh, that was close. Go away. You know what? Let's try and get a UFUT on it. You bitch. Alright, let's... What a wise guy. There we go. Nice. Clothing isn't made for it nowadays, if I remember correctly. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, not wearing underwear is very... very overrated, I feel. What's the chat's opinion on boxers? Boxers, briefs, or actual like underpants? I feel like once you know boxers came around, I never looked back. Boxers are the king. They're so much more comfortable. Underpants just aren't comfortable, man. They're just not, like, past a certain age. I feel like no man should be wearing underpants. Just you know, not to give another just too base take, but I feel like, you know, if you're over the age of like 8, you know, and I'm not joking. Like, once you get to like 9 or 10, you need to start wearing boxers. Just saying. Anything other than boxers, I can't stand anything. Yeah. I prefer kickboxers. Boxers are goated. UF shredding. It doesn't. No. Boxers are the only thing that's comfortable. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, they're just great. They're so comfortable. What about girl boxers? Can we talk about girl boxers for a minute here? Even though I think, like, you know, like if you ever had a girl just wear your boxers, I think like that's way hotter. But like, has anyone actually seen like girl boxers? Because obviously they're a lot more form-fitting. Because, you know, obviously, you know. Well, I really shouldn't need to explain that to you, but you know. But I think they're way hotter than. Well, it depends. I guess it depends on the underwear we're talking about here, doesn't it? What am I doing? That's the wrong Nimpo. I want this one. Haha. Look at that cat fiend just hiding, but I forgot to buy counterattacks. That's a blow up. There, look at that. You can stuff a cat fiend with the UF. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just because I've just been nimpoing everything, but you know, it's all good fun. What was that noise? That was close. I wanted to test that plasma saber theory, but am I in Azuma level 2? Yeah, it is. Woodstone's the ladies noted. Exactly. That wasn't intended to sound so dirty, but, you know. I'm sorry, were you trying something there? No counters. Can your buddies stop doing that? Nice. That double connecting ET is so satisfying. I don't have counterattacks. There we go. I know a girl at my high school that only wears boxers. Cool. That's cool. When you go through very hard, you gotta give yourself all the scabs. Oh yeah, how do I do that? Is that a different trainer? I meant to ask you about that ages ago, but I totally forgot. Is that a different trainer to get all the scarabs? Get off me! That could have been worse. What do you get here on... Oh, this Berserkers, isn't it? No, that's... No. This is hard mode. What am I talking about? Wouldn't mind low health here, chaps. If you could, you know, do a bit of guard crushing. You useless shit. Thank you. I'm surprised that didn't kill him. I don't think so. No. Use the trainer in the Life of the Gods folder. Oh, okay. Cool. Just imagining a person using different sized boxes to cover each part of their body. That'd be pretty funny. I can't remember what's in the last room either. I think I've still got both my talismans, haven't I? I should have. Yep, I do. Nice. That'll just make like a solid box. Yes. That should be a fashion. That needs to be a fashion staple now. We're all just going to start wearing boxers from Metal Gear Solid. No counters. Get out of here with that shit. That was a red. How'd that not hit him? Batter up. Excuse me. You're not allowed to survive that string. To be fair, this isn't like, you know, low health you have. Yeah, get out of here with that shit. I want to try and keep my low health for the Marvis Gauntlet. There we go. It's not unlimited. It's 5 that never goes down. Oh, okay, cool. I mean, that, you know, that'll get the job done, won't it? So. No worries, Jesden. If you're about later, Jesden, we're going to watch Tekken 7 Top 8 at 6 o'clock tonight, which is in 1 hour and 40 minutes. We'll start watching that because it's 3 hours long. So I thought, yeah, I won't start that at, you know, the normal time because it's that's a bit late. Even though I think most people are behind, you know, my time zone. I don't think there's actually anybody that's ahead of me. But even so, hello ladies. That's the wrong Nimpo. There we go. That's like the 3rd time I've done that. So. Just watch Totally High. I think I've already seen that. And that there are theories on what that is. How many do you get here? You know what, I could do with like 1 hit. Not that one, though. No, not that one. Thank you. What, Ryu, I mean, I respect the, you know, like, you know, these jobbers aren't worth my time, but, you know, please hit the right enemy. I just thought there's minions in this fight, isn't there? No, I didn't. I knew that was going to happen. I did not want that. He was aiming at Marbus. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's really anybody, like, in Australia that watches. Thank you. That worked out, didn't it? Have some of this. Ooh, that was close. I knew there was going to be one right there. I just knew it. Alright, never mind then. Oh, someone is from Australia. Well, there you go. I stand corrected. I just never had anyone in the chat mention that before. Dude, what the fuck just hit me? I wasn't actually looking. Can someone clip that? Like, what just hit me? Like, that did so much damage. Was that an overhead slam into, like, a fire pillar? Like, because, bro, that was a lot of damage. Oh, shit. Pay attention. Die, motherfucker. What's up, King? I haven't played Tekken 7 in a long time, but I do keep up. Like, I've been following Tekken. I mean, I've been following Tekken like competitively since like Tekken 5. So I'm excited to watch the top 8. I'm gonna go back to normal NG, and it's gonna be so boring. Never count out the lurker who watches during dungeon. Fair enough. Yeah, I say I wasn't watching, so I don't know what happened there. I'm guessing it was like overhead slam into fire pillar, but it was a chunk of damage. It's like the most docile cat fiends ever. This is Jotunfrau, right? Yeah, look, he would just aim at fucking Marbus. What a dick. There we go. Right, nice. The imp hit you with his stab, and then the fire things from Hydra. Yeah, okay, that sounds about right. This hasn't taken that long, really, has it? Like a couple of hours. I'll do. I might do very hard tomorrow, or I might play HP2 tomorrow. That's gonna hit me. I fucking knew it. What a fucking hero! What an absolute hero! I was mashing Nimpo there too. Like that was like frame perfect to fucking hit me out of Nimpo. And of course you do that. Let's actually try this on him. Actually, what does the Dark Dragon Blade do to this guy? Then again, you would actually have the Dark Dragon Blade here, wouldn't you? God, that is shit. I mean, it's slightly more than the Debilero, but not much. Like, you know, there's not a lot in that. You know? Yeah, it really is. Like that was more damage than that. Like, it's crazy. Was Knee at this year's Evo for Tekken 7? I'd say I haven't watched Top 8 yet, so I don't actually know if he's there. Right, I ain't got counters. I also don't have any more talismans, so... There we go. You think this is about... use the Dark Dragon Blade on Femur, right? Yeah, I've never actually tried that. What's up, CJ? Yeah, I don't have the... I don't have, like, the true Dragon Sword. You know... I don't have the true Dragon Sword, Plasma Saber. So... Well, this is good. In the rear. Nice. Alright, Peaceful Scalpers have it in Chapter 8. Okay. Oh yeah, of course. It's Scarabs, isn't it? Yeah, I forgot. I was wondering though, if you got to the duel cutscene in Chapter 13 with the Plasma Saber, would you get the Plasma Saber, or would you still get the True Dragon Sword? Because as far as I remember, that cutscene is real time, so you should get the Dragon Sword. Oh, I don't have level 1 Inazuma. Oh, well. Nope, that was the wrong item. There we go. I want an Inazuma. I want an Inazuma Emperor 2 to see how many kills you get. Because, you know, you don't normally have 10 Nimpos. And I want all the points. So. Oh, okay. Oh, well. Never mind. Yeah, regular NG is going to be boring after this, but I need to sit down and think about what I want to do. Like, new game plus Karma run, but I'm just not sure on what difficulty yet. But I do want to mess with that. I want to redo HP 2. I don't know when I'm going to do that, but I definitely want to redo HP 2. Thanks for the follow, Runny. What else was there? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, man. The world is my NG oyster, you know? Oops. That was not what I wanted, but... I feel like very hard would be the difficulty for that. I don't know. I'm actually thinking of normal. I think normal would be the most fun. Because the super fast UTs of the Warhammer and the Debilero, like, will help the most on normal because of the really short time limits. You know, fights that you can only normally get, you know, 1 to 2 UTs on, like, you might be able to get 3. Alright, let's see how many kills we get. I'll take Armlet of the Sun off. Look at that phantom hitbox, man. How much extra damage that does. That's probably like 3 or 4 kills right there that I'm losing out. Yeah, about 5 Nimpo right out of the gate. Almost 100 kills. Jump on the platform. Yes! He actually did it. Oh my god. He didn't jump on the one directly behind me, but, you know, he did what I wanted. Okay, he's going to jump away. Nice. Still got him. I knew you were going to do that, you fucker. Have I got any health? No, I've got some health. This would be what? Probably about 240-ish? What was that? 223? Him jumping away there was a bit annoying. A strategy on this boss, he hits me with his lasers. Just do what I just did. Just charge Gleaming Blades and just go in between his lasers. If you hold down block, you can move the platform up and down. And that's, like, dodging the lasers definitely takes practice. But, like, that is what you want to do. Just, you can do anything you want, really. Like, dodging the lasers is, like, the thing to practice on that boss. Because once you can dodge the lasers, well, you can do any string you want. Alright, so I'm going to go low health here, but we will try the Dark Dragon Blade, just for funsies. Go Inferno. Yeah, I'm curious. I mean, I'm guessing it's going to be garbage, so... Yeah, the Great Devil is capped at 5, yeah. Unfortunately. But we've got unlimited of them, so... it doesn't really matter. You know, we have unlimited power, so... no problem, King. Thank you. Dark Dragon Blade is going to heal him. Yeah, practicing the Emperor, if you make a save on normal, just, like, fire it up and just practice dodging the... Like, don't even attack him and just practice dodging the lasers. And then, you know, gradually work your way up through the difficulties, because the higher you go on the difficulties, the faster his lasers will move. Well, her lasers, because Emperor 1 is, you know, definitely a woman. As the Sigma playthrough confirmed. But it's tricky, man. Those lasers are tough to dodge. Like, every now and then, like, everyone still gets clipped by them. And they're also really tricky to dodge in Sigma because of the how they look in Sigma, you know, doesn't quite reflect their hitbox. I feel like in NGB, because it's just a white laser, it's a lot easier. All right, let's have a look here then. Oh wait, I don't have it. Why don't I have it? Oh, that's... Oh well. What a wise guy. I already did that. Oh, do I have to do that? Oh, yeah, I have to. Oh, I don't have the trainer on, so I'm not going to bother with that. What's he doing? What's he doing? Can you stop doing that? Okay, nice. You wish, buddy. Is he going up top? No. Nice. In the rear. I thought I'd keep it, seeing as I'd already had that on when I saved, but evidently not. Evidently not. Oh, how did you get all the... So, in mission mode, can you give yourself, like, all the weapons in mission mode? No? Oh, that sucks. I was really hoping to have the flails in Path of the Master Ninja 4. That's a shame. Oh, well. There we go. That's hard mode done. So, wicked. If you're watching this on the YouTube archive channel, thanks for watching. I will catch you next time. I'm going to go play some HP2 here, but that's not going to be uploaded because it'll just take too long. So, yeah. I will catch you in the next video. Peace.